Welcome to another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the Beach with your fairy god sister, Crystar Galactica, and Seicho Nakata. We are Galactivators, your fairy god fam, here streaming live, beautiful Love Beach, California. Oh, got angelic transmission coming through. Good here. Thank you, St. J. Like transmissions for your Galactivation. So if you are able to take the next hour or so of your beautiful life and come outside with us and create a space where you can drop in with us, stretch, relax, breathe, open, receive, transform, flower, merge in oneness with life, the universe, and everything. Because it's time for Galactivated Yoga. And so as we settle in, head, neck, and spine in a straight line, expanding your belly, your ribs, your lungs as you inhale and pulling everything in, wringing yourselves out as you exhale. As we drop in, I'd like to share what's going on galactically. Today we are ripening in our purpose. Ripening on the vine of the tree of life. In the eye of the storm, the music of creation is being born in this wizard activation time. Our spiritual superpowers, our third eye powers are coming online, super friends. The Shaktis are manifesting for us. The Siddhis, the spiritual superpowers are being awakened within us right now at this time. And this is the seed day, the overtone of the seed. The seeds of our life force are fruiting today, flowering, blooming, opening. So I invite you to breathe into your inner space and look into yourself. Find all of the brilliance and the genius and the possibility and the passions and the excitements and the joys. So many different versions of you that you hold within you. Each new day you get to explore a new facet of your being. So just breathe into the richness within you and find that overtone, that oversoul, your core signature frequency. As a feeling, as a sensation, as a frequency or a vibration. And let's just express it with intention right now with the sound of creation, the sound of Aum, A-O-U-M, and silence. Deep breath. Two more, inhale. Inviting that light of auspiciousness, Pradama Shiva, all of the forces of the universe, the breath, the air, the space, the mind, the flow, the water, the fire, the earth, all coming into balance. Om Namah Shivaya. As we inhale our arms up to the sky, focus on our intention, call in that feeling space, that yoga, that bliss, that ecstasy, dhyana, dharana. Entering in that higher mind, that meditative mind, those theta brain waves, super conscious state. Bring our hands in front of our third eye. Visualize ourselves being that yogic master in our Buddhahood right now. Om Namah Shivaya. That heart, that crystalline heart that connects above and below. As we bring our hands down to our heart, visualize that above space grounding in, tip of the diamond pointing down to our plexus. And as we shift the crossing of our legs, visualize that heart, the breath flowing up and out, forming those sacred geometries of the Merkaba. Om. As we bring our hands back around and interlace our fingers behind our back, pull back and down. Stretch out your face, your neck, your shoulders. Just explore that backward space. Inviting that natural teeth whitening to occur here with our beautiful stardust. With the solar flares blasting, the solar storms blasting us, the full moon reflecting it back to us. Full moon in Aquarius, super friends. Feel the superpowers bombarding our planet, causing earthquakes and shifting, and the sky to be filled with auroras, rainbows. And if you listen just right, you can actually hear the light waves as tones and frequencies in your inner ear. And they're connected to colors like magenta and fuchsia and rose gold and bright gold and crystal diamond sparkly twinkly light. If you listen just right. And the mantra Om Namah Shivaya. Om Tara Tutare Tuti Svaha. Om Tara Tutare Tuti Svaha. Om Shri Shriya Namaha. Om Shri Shriya Namaha. Just really giving yourself time to drop into your neck, out of your head, out of your thoughts. Just observing what thoughts pop up. What thought bubbles are stored in your neck, what comes up for you. Just give yourself permission to breathe it up and out of your body. Just keep opening your neck, your shoulders, your face, big smiles. And releasing those hands up to the sky. Focus on your intention and invite our highest self, Paramashiva Shakti, to be with us as we walk our hands forward, folding over ourselves. Grounding right now. The fairies say it's very important for us to be grounded in while all these cosmic storms are happening around us, and we're in the galactic storm year, the rhythmic storm of the celestial spheres. So just allow this storm to be cleansing and purifying and catalyzing and creating beautiful movement, positive change in our lives, and just sit so connected to the earth and to our roots, our history, and to our intentions, health, well-being. As we walk our hands back up, bring them back behind. Let's lean up and back, just lifting our heart, our chin, our neck. Squeeze those shoulders together, big smile. Whiten your teeth. Deeply breathe. coming on back down, unwinding your legs. Shake them out. Reach for the stars. The stars, golden hearts. Connect to your own heart, your own plexus as we exhale and fold. Squeeze those toes, massage those feet open. Breathe. Oh yeah. All the breath out. Let's take it into our twist. Right arm comes up and back. Left hand stays on our feet. Stretch your eyes. Look back at that palm. Deep breath. All the breath out. Shivaya. Bringing this hand back down. Inhaling, left arm up and back, taking our twist. And fold. Inhale, rise, flowering from the seeds. Bringing our hands back behind. Stretch back, lift your chin. Kali, 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 Ma, breathe. And coming on back to center. Bringing those feet together, butterfly, hands around our ankles or around our feet. And we're gonna play with the bija mantra, Ma Ha. The Ma is for the Divine Mother. Gotta call on the Mother for her to come and pick you up. And the Ha into our Hara, our belly, our plexus, our dantian, that inner power space in our core. Ma, ha, 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 ma, ha. Let's give yourself a foot massage now. Invite the spirit of Mahalakshmi Namaha to be here, the beautiful goddess of prosperity and wealth and abundance and happiness and perpetuity and beautiful, growing, happy home and family and loving relationships, beautiful community and leadership and grace and harmony and gold flowing abundantly. And Midas touch, everything we touch turning to gold and being a source of perpetual flowing wealth. Lotuses blooming, swans rising. Just imagine these beautiful, feminine, archetypal, spiritual entities being here with us as we press into all of these reflexology and meridian points at the bottom of our souls. And envision the feeling of satisfaction, a job well done, good things happening, the future unfolding beautifully, all in divine time and divine orchestration, ease and grace and flow, happiness and love. Oh, Namah Shivaya. All right. And then we'll just bring our hands up, palms together. Let's play with some breath of fire, and then we're going to be folding forward. So first we're going to look up with our eyes and start to pulse our belly, focusing on the exhales. And the mantra Om Mane Padme Hum. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale at the top, hold it, look up at your third eye. Keep folding. When you're ready to exhale all the breath out, hold it out as long as you can and create a vacuum by sucking up your belly, pulling in and up without inhaling, holding that breath out as long as feels comfortable or you're able to. When you're ready, inhale into that brain, hold the breath up there, look up at that third eye, walk ourselves up. Let's bring our hands up to the sky, just tap on that forehead. 3 fingers just pulling from the center out, just imagining that eye of Horus cracking open, the eye of Ra awakening, the third eye of Shiva, that higher mind. Om Namah Shivaya. As we straighten those legs again. We'll take one more forward fold and just notice what you feel as you breathe into Ajna Chakra, your third eye. Visualize that Ajna blooming today, that pineal and pituitary gland just dancing with one another, creating beautiful waves of light in our mind's eye. That brainstem, medulla oblongata just swimming beautifully, and those ripples of light just flowing down our spine, all through our nervous system. A whole rush of pure golden, rosy, crystal diamond, bright light, sparkly, twinkly, glittery light flowing through our whole body as we breathe, and our yoga transforms the air into prana Shakti, blessing us with siddhis, the gifts of yoga, superpowers. Om Namah Shivaya. And rising up, palms together, spin those legs around. Let's slide forward now, bringing those thighs down. Get cozy. Let's come into a Sphinx pose. Legs together, elbows just a little bit in front of our shoulders. Shoulders roll back and down. Envision yourself as the Sphinx. Looking up at that third eye. Deep breath in. And slowly releasing down. Curl those toes, press into the ground, up into a plank pose. Breathing here now, deeply holding this plank. Feel that strong core engage. And then let's pivot over to the right side, stacking that right shoulder over our wrist, rolling into the sides of our feet, elevating that left arm up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Deep breath in, floating through center, roll over those toes and pivoting over to the other side, stacking that left shoulder over our left wrist. Elevating that right arm up, reach that arm up high. Deep breath. Om Hrim Hanumate Namaha. Om Hrim Hanumate Namaha. Om Hrim Hanumate Namaha. Deep breath. And coming on down. Let's lower down one more time. Once again, into our Sphinx pose. Bringing those elbows down, legs together, shoulders squeezing together. Gaze up at that third eye and just listen. Listen to the inner wisdom, the inner guidance, the inner voice. Om Namah Shivaya. Hands come down, curl those toes, pressing up through plank and back to a downward dog we go. Feet step just a little bit closer to our hands, pressing into the ground. Let those heels reach down. Oh, Namah Shivaya. Head falling through our arms, stretch, breathe. Appreciate our body's malleability. As we give to our bodies reflect the love back. Just send your awareness, your love, your attention. As you bend one knee, straighten the other out. Find out where there's any tension and just pause there, send the breath there. Keep pressing into your hands, lifting your hips and letting your head fall between your arms. Flattening your back, head falls down to the ground. Even shake your head out. Bending our knees, look forward between our hands as we inhale, and then at the bottom of our exhale, walking our feet forward up to our hands, lifting our hearts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift our hearts once again. This time, let's bring that left hand down and elevate our right arm up, taking a twist, bending that left knee. Ma, ma, ma. And exhaling this right hand down, bend that right knee, straighten the left leg as we twist, left arm lifts. Ma, 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 ma. Deep breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, lift our heart half flat back, hands to our hips. And as we exhale, let's sit down into a chair and begin to lift our arms up as we sit back down. And then breathe in, rise on up, lean back. Open our heart, big smile. Find the breath. Reach those arms. Get the bends out of those elbows if you can. Yes. Send energy into your fingertips. Super friends. Galactivate! Kapow! Let's bring our hands into our heart. Anjali Mudra, Namaste. And then as we breathe in, let's bring our hands to our hips. Drop our center of gravity in that left foot. Play with our balance. First, let's use our toes and just pick up our blankets using our toes. Spread the toes. Roll into the tops of the toes. Activate the toesies. Good, and then we'll stretch this leg forward. And step it on forward, coming onto those back tippy toes. Bending into that front knee. Let's lift our arms up. And then let's pivot those toes over to the side and bring our hands back behind. Interlace those fingers. Notice which thumb is on the top. And lean back, deep breath. Squeeze the shoulders, lift your neck, look up with your third eye. Deep breaths. Shivaya. As we hinge at the waist, exhale, folding, bringing our crown down towards the ground. Maybe it reaches today, maybe it doesn't. And just letting your arms fall overhead. Squeezing those palms together if that feels good, or letting them fall open and just interlacing your fingers. Find your breath, gaze your drishti at that third eye. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Let's breathe in, our hands to our hips. Flat back, rising on up. Pivoting our front toes forward. Squaring our hips forward, let those back toes pivot. We're going to bend into that front knee. Shoulders squaring forward. Let's elevate our arms up for a warrior one. Stretching that back hip flexor. Deep breath in as we open our hips and shoulders to the side, and then bend into that front knee, stacking that knee over our ankle, looking over that middle finger and that front hand. Stretch the arms away from one another and all the breath out. And then shoot rainbows out your middle fingers. Chapapchow! Reversing our warrior, right hand up, left hand above or below that knee. Let's breathe in and straighten that front leg, keep pulling back. And then come into neutral, reaching that right arm forward for our triangle, letting that right arm fall, the left arm rise. Deep breaths. Look up with your eyes, that third eye. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, rising on up. Exhale, bending that front knee. Cartwheeling the arms down to the ground. Coming up on those back tippy toes. Dropping that back knee down. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, sending those hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Inhale, coming forward. Let's heel toe this right foot over to the left. And square our hips and lift our hearts and smile and breathe. Gratitude, thankfulness, appreciation. Just practicing all those positive emotions. Mastering our emotions now here. Yoga. Blending into oneness with our spiritual master self. Parama Shivoham Om Nityanandam Parama Shivoham Om Shri Shri Namaha. Walking ourselves forward, sleeping swan. Om Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhaling, rising on up. Let's swing this leg around. Come back forward into our Sphinx pose, elbows down on the ground. Allow that lower back to just slowly open. Vision yourself as a lion person. Deep breath in. Exhale, release those hands under our shoulders. Press up, plank. And back to downward dog here. Let's release this right leg, elevate it up to the sky. Bend that knee, open our hips. Twist towards the right. Circle that ankle around. Out and in. Laughter yoga, let's take some laughs into that hip. Ha ha ha. Circle the hip around in the knee. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Square our hips as we breathe and straighten that leg. Ah, ha, ha, ha. And squeeze this knee forward towards our nose as we float this right foot forward and then float the left foot forward to meet its match. Forward folding. In low, lift our heart. Yes, exhale, fold. Bending those knees, sit back towards the chair, elevating our arms up. Just notice the difference between the sides now as we rise on up. Lifting our arms. Bringing our hands back behind us. Open. Hands to our lower back. Squeeze. Bring those elbows towards one another. And back to center. Let's bring our hands into our hearts. Just notice the difference between the sides of your body as you breathe inwardly. What do you notice? Just invite that intention back into our center now as we breathe in And as we breathe out, placing our hands on our hips, we're going to use these left toes now and start to pick up your blanket, your yoga mat, some sand, some earth, carpet. Stretch those toes, and then we'll just stretch out the toes, and then flip them back and stretch the top of your feet. Oh yeah. And then once again, picking up that yoga space. All right, and now we're going to extend this leg forward, reaching our arms upward. Deep breath in, big smile. And then we're gonna float this leg forward. Come up on those back tippy toes as we bend into that front knee, dropping on down into a high lunge. Om Namah Shivaya. And now we're gonna pivot both of those toes over to the right side of our body as we inhale our arms up, bring them back behind, and cross our fingers the opposite way we did on the other side with the opposite thumb on top. First pull down, squeeze the shoulders, lift our heart, big smile. Deep breath. And then as we exhale, folding, hinging at the waist, coming on down, crown to the ground. Maybe it makes it today, maybe it doesn't. Keep those hands squeezing together and let the shoulders fall together and the arms float back towards our head as we breathe. Nice and easy peasy steezy. Gazing through that inner mind's eye. Om Namah Shivaya. Releasing our hands down to the ground, inhaling with a flat, half flat back, bringing our hands to our hips, breathing with a flat back, rising on up. As we breathe in, we're going to pivot that left toe around to the front, pivot our hips to the front, pivot those back toes forward, bending that front knee over our ankle, lining our legs up, squaring our shoulders forward and bending into that front knee for warrior one. Om Namah Shivaya. We just passed through this Sirius star blast on August 8th, the Lion's Gate portal, and the lion spirit is bringing us the medicine today as we breathe in our yoga. The spirit of the lion, the great cats, the tigers. Om Namah Shivaya as we open our hips up, our shoulders up to the sides, and our arms reach away from one another. Bend into that front knee, knees over our ankle. Stretch those arms away from one another. Bring our gaze to look down the middle finger of that front hand. Feel the love. Love, kindness, sweetness, softness, gentleness. Going with the flow, letting things be easy, nice and peaceful, relaxed. Om Namah Shivaya. Left arm up to the sky, right arm above or below that knee or wrapped behind our back, still bending into that front knee. Om Namah Shivaya. Breathing in, straightening that front leg, leaning up and back. And on forward. Reach that left arm forward. Reach, reach, reach. And right arm back. And then pivot, allowing this left hand to come down above or below that knee. Right arm up, lifting our hearts up high. Twisting our gaze up towards those right fingertips if that feels good for your neck. Or you're welcome to look down. But keep lifting your heart open, your torso up, as if you're being squished between two planes of glass under a microscope with your inner awareness. Examine yourself under a microscope right now and just relax and breathe. Inhale, rising on back up. Exhale, bending into that front knee, cartwheeling the arms down, pivoting onto those back tippy toes. Drop that back knee down, melt into this hip flexor, big smile. Deep breath in. Exhale, hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Inviting that breath awareness to extend to the end of the tips of your toes, your inner universe. Breathe that root chakra's influence down into your soles. As we inhale, bending into that front knee, and as we exhale, heel toe this left foot over to the right side, flexing that left foot and squaring our hips and shoulders forward. Deep breath into that mind's eye. And exhale, folding all the breath out, sleeping swan. Om Namah Shivaya. We are in a 13-day wave spell, the dragon wormhole of auspiciousness, the great sun portal of enlightenment, the fires of life force and vitality, the divine motherly dragon and the egg at the same time. The dragon matrix is becoming magnetically charged with our special purpose to be powerful creators, to be wizards, to be yogis, to manifest the Shaktis and receive the siddhis, the yogic abilities, to use our mind's eye and to manifest, femifest, create, generate, influence, to be that source of causation for the outer world to reflect. So inwardly, just smile. Envision every cell in us smiling with this beautiful Aquarian super blue moon. Like we're all becoming blue on the inside, like those Hindu gods, Krishna, Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva, Kali, Kali Ma, Devi. Om Namah Shivaya. As we begin to rise on up. Swinging this leg on, back behind. Into that Sphinx pose. One final time. Elbows down, just looking up at that third eye. Om Namah Shivaya. Hands under our shoulders. Let's breathe and press up. Cobra. Shoulders squeeze back and down. Oh, visualize yourself as a cobra in your third eye. That spinal column, your lungs, your sparkling, twinkling eyes, your ferocious, forked tongue, your venomous bite. And then imagine yourself mastering your own ferocious nature and becoming gentle and sweet as we bring those elbows in, curl those toes, press up plank, back to downward dog, hips high, head falling low. And then releasing this left leg up to the sky as we breathe in. Bend that knee. Open our hips up. Twisting towards that left side. And begin to circle that ankle around. Om Namah Shivaya. Breathing into all those meridian lines. Opening up that fascia. Circle your ankle the other way. And then begin to circle your hip and your knee. One way and the other way. And then coming on back to center. Squeezing this knee. Floating it on up and forward. And then floating this back foot forward. Taking a forward fold. Breathing in, lifting our hearts. Breathing out, sit back towards a chair. Breathing in, lifting our arms, still in our yogic chair. And slowly rising, inhaling all the way up. Open our arms up, cactus arms. Extending those arms, reaching them tall and long, sending those legs out. Victorious mudra. Just stand in victory. Victory is ours. We saved the world again. Super friends. Galactivate. Clap those hands together. Bring those legs together. Bring our hands down the center line. Just standing in our Tadasana. Ta-da. We did it. And how do you feel? Just observe your nervous system inside, super friends. Om Namah Shivaya. As we begin to bend our knees and sit back, hands in our heart. Just twist over to the right. Hook that left elbow to the outside of that right thigh, pressing, lifting our hearts. As we sit back a little lower, stretch out that lower back, all the breath out. Inhaling through center. Exhaling, twisting the other side, tucking that elbow to the outside of that thigh, pressing, lifting our hearts. Breathing, ring out that spine. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhaling back to center, folding hands down. And then bending those knees, sitting all the way down into the seat. Wrapping your arms around your legs. Just circling our neck around. Om Namah Shivaya. Giving thanks, gratitude, appreciation. Right, and blooming out of that seed, we're gonna make our way onto our back sides now. So, bringing it on down. Hugging those knees in, we're gonna take a little twist, so. Hey, baby. Squeezing our knees in, massage our lower back. Let's cross our right knee over the left, circle our ankles. And then dropping our knees to the left, inhaling our right arm up and back to the right. Om Namah Shivaya. Breathing our knees back to center. Crossing that right knee over the left. Hug those knees in. Circling our ankles. Om Namah Shivaya. And then dropping our knees over to the right. Extending that left arm, that left shoulder up and back. Taking that deep twist. Big smile. Om Namah Shivaya. Invite your light body, your energy field to awaken. That soul star chakra spinning above your head, anchoring in your aura above you. And the earth star chakra below you, anchoring, gritting in that egg to the earth below. And all around all your energy centers, the chakras spinning in perfect timing with one another. The energy field around you having multiple layers, the inner layer, the outer layer, and the center line. Visualize this dance like an atomic structure flowing around your body, gritting in today with these powerful galactic enlightening energies. As we come back to center, hug those knees in, and then scanning your body with your mind's eye. If you need any other movements, please give them to yourselves. Right now, anything you might require before we go into our final resting, Shavasana. And when you're ready, we'll be making our way onto our backside. Head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Allowing your arms and legs to fall open and away from your body. And just melting into the silence beyond the sounds. As you focus and look up with your mind's eye into that ajna, that third eye place. And then allow yourself to just exhale and relax and melt into the silence.
I'm gonna destroy the sandcastle. They got water in it. You didn't destroy it. You just said let's do it.
Om Namah Shivaya. Allow yourself to be a pure being of light, made and created perfectly by life, the masterpiece of the creator mind. Allow yourself to consider yourself as divine. Let the energy self of you, the spiritual version, to flow on through, to merge perfectly and beautifully, like an X-ray passing right through your body, like an ultraviolet light shines and you glow, like a luminescence, phosphorescence, bioluminescence from below. Your whole body starts to pick up on these cosmic streams and reflect this light. You are glowing inwardly. Your higher mind, the super consciousness, you are human divine, and this fills you up with bliss to the above place and to the below. There's a shift happening in your brain, makes your whole body glow. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Shivaya Namaha. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Om Ganganapataye Namaha. Mahadevi, Mahadevi. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Maha Shiva Shakti. Om Maha Mahalakshmi. Om Ham Saraswatiye Namo Namaha. Om Jai Jai Ma Jai Durgaya Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya. divine feminine, divine masculine, seeds within our DNA begin to hatch in us, awakening, bringing us more energy, allowing the whole helix of our superconscious stream to begin to reveal itself into our brain within this dream. Our higher mind, our super self, our eternal infinite soul begins to be revitalized as we affirm the circle, the spiral, the wholeness, the inclusive Mobius strip, where life and death merge into the one, and we enter that spiral of bliss. As we're spinning up and down and back and forth through time, the universe spins round and round, and the stars, they all align. And now this place, this temple, as we are guardians of this light, we allow this divine source to enter and fill us up inside. As if the walls all fall away, everything is light. As if any of the darkness and density is illuminated so bright. This crystal light passes through everything, revealing us the absolute truth. Unhinged, unclothed, untethered, untied, just pure and free, a hope. Om Namah Shivaya. Pure to shine and grow. Om Namo Narayanaya. Pure to love and let go. Om Namah Shivaya. And as the flock mind enters our consciousness, we are restored to that higher mind, the state of eternal bliss. We let this to wash over us, human divine, as we merge with this in yoga, yoking, bringing our kind, the ultimate state of balance. As we allow our spirit and our soul to intertwine, the above place, the below place, and we in the center line, our consciousness is open. We're ready to receive this ferociousness and such a divine way to be. Om Namah Shivaya. Slowly beginning to gather all of our light, our energy, creating it like a golden Fabergé diamond egg around our being. Above, below, before, behind, beauty surrounds us to the left and the right. Beauty in our future, beauty in our past, beauty when we're together. We are beautiful at last. We've always been beautiful and we always shall be, as the spirit of beauty now resides as our being. We allow this golden cord that connects us now to life to always be adored, beloved, and worshipped from inside. We walk the beauty way as we deepen our breath today, wiggling our fingers and toes, and feel that namaste, the life force in us all, making us grow so beautiful and falling in love with every part of our lives. We are so deserving here, our tribe, as we breathe and stretch our arms up overhead, pressing on the edge of that Fabergé egg of existence, feeling that coating, our aura so dense, we are protected, held, contained, and luminous. And then drawing our knees into our chest, wrapping our arms around our success, loving our lives, little baby fetus, nurturing our truth. Abundance exists within us. Om Namah Shivaya. And whenever we're ready, take in our time, coming up to seated, maybe rolling onto our side, finding that elevated head, neck, and spine, and sitting in our Buddhahood and just listening to that higher mind. Om Namah Shivaya. And bringing our arms now up to the skies. We take a deep breath one more time, bringing those hands down to our heart, bowing right now to this innermost part, honoring the Shakti, the spiritual bliss that lives inside, the Bhakti, this divinity in me, divine in thee, are one great light, one energy stream. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate. Thank you everyone for another magical time. Appreciate you. Very family of mine. YouTube and TikTok, hearts, unicorns, and rainbows. Have the best time ever. We'll see you on our live stream and also back tomorrow. So tonight we'll be streaming live on our YouTube and TikTok channels. Magical music for all of you. All of my super friend fellows. So thank you everyone for being here today. Stay galactivated, stay lit. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And you can go to Galactivators.com, our website, if you'd like to sign up for our email list or get some of our Galactivated merch we got there. We got singing bowls, we got yoga clothes, we got coloring books. We've got affiliate things like Kangoo jumps, bouncy shoes, concert guide, our information, our next events. We're going to Burning Man soon, so we'll be away for a while. I hope you have that. We'll be back tomorrow, and have the best day ever. Namaste, super friends. Okay, but how do we end our live stream here? How do we do it? My darlings, what does this say?